Standard 8, Subject General Science. Lesson number 14, Measurement and Effects of Heat. Hello students, in this video we are going to learn the topic specific heat and calorimeter. Specific heat, the amount of heat required to increase the temperature of unit mass of a substance through 1 degree is called specific heat of the substance. Specific heat is represented by the symbol C. SI unit of specific heat is Joule per kg degree Celsius. Let Q be the amount of heat required to increase the temperature of an object of mass m and specific heat C from initial temperature Ti to final temperature Tf. So the amount of heat required depends on mass, specific heat and increase in temperature. So it can be written as the amount of heat required, that is Q, is equal to product of mass, specific heat and change in temperature, that is Q is equal to M into C into Tf minus Ti. Do you know what is used to measure heat content of an object? Yes. Calorimeter. A calorimeter is used to measure the heat content of an object. Using calorimeter, the heat produced or absorbed in a physical or chemical process can be measured. A calorimeter is similar to a thermoflask. A calorimeter has two vessels, an inner vessel and an outer one. This way, no heat can be transferred from the inner to the outer vessel or from the outer vessel to inner. Thus, the inner vessel is thermally isolated from the surrounding. The inner vessel is made up of copper. A thermometer for measuring the temperature and a stirrer for stirring the liquid in the calorimeter are fitted in it. Water at a fixed temperature is placed inside the calorimeter. This means that the temperature of the inner vessel and that of the water in it are the same. When a hot object such as iron ball is placed in water, heat is exchanged between the iron ball, water and calorimeter, and all three reach the same temperature. As the calorimeter is thermally isolated from the surroundings, the total heat lost by the hot object is equal to the total heat absorbed by the calorimeter and water inside it. Similarly, if a cold object lays in the calorimeter, then the cold object will receive heat from the water. This exchange of heat will increase the temperature of the cold object, decrease the temperature of the water and calorimeter. In this way, all the three attain the same temperature. So students, this is all about the calorimeters. We will learn how to find the temperature of any one of the component from 3 in the next video. Thank you.